Hi, this is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. I was going through some drawers I have in here and trying to organize my tags and pre-made stuff and found out I had a whole lot more than I thought I had. And I may have done this before, I don't know. It may have been that I did it watching somebody else do it. It's inked, so it isn't from way back when. But anyway, it's this cute little folio. And I do not remember how it was made. Not even close, but I'm going to try and replicate it. The only thing is, it is 6 inches tall, and I'm going to make mine 5 today. So what I've done is I've picked out some paper. One is cardstock, and I cut it down to 5 inches high, and it's double-sided. The other side is this, which semi goes with it. And then I also chose some other paper I have, which is this, which I think kind of ties them in. And it looks to me like what this is it looks like it's about, let's see, 3-inch panels. So it looks like 6 inches and then 6 inches of another one. And then 6 inches here and 6 inches here. And then I don't know what happens to the last one. We'll just have to figure that out. So, what I'm thinking is, I don't know that I want to cut these down to 6-inch pieces or not. Well, why not? Let me get my cutting board up here and then I'm going to score them. Cut these two together. Hopefully it's 12. I guess I ought to measure it and make sure. They should be. They were 12 by 12 papers. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to cut it down to 6. So that gives me 4. And I am going to cut down one of these. Although it's not too bad. It's not cardstock, but it's not too bad. So maybe it can be used. We'll just have to see. And I know this is a scoreboard, but I don't like it as much as my blue one, so I'm going to put it away and use this one to score these at 3 inches. Which is right there. I'm going to score all the pieces at 3 inches. So these are 5 by 6, and on the 6-inch side, I'm scoring at 3. I don't know why I'm scoring with the big side of my scoring tool. I'm going to score with the small one. And this stripe I purposely did so it'll go crossways instead of up and down. It'll run horizontal instead of vertical. I think these would be fun to put in a pocket in a journal. It would give you all kinds of interactive things to look at and to do. And I think we can do some things that I didn't do in the one that I have. Like I said, I may have been doing it along with somebody who was showing it. Demonstrating or something. Okay. Now I'll get rid of the scoreboard. And I am going to score all these. And what it looks to me like is you take like this and put it this way, and then put this one this way, and then we'll put this one this way. Well, no, maybe not. All right, let's start with this one. It's going to be glued here. How is everybody today? Hope you're all good. Hope everybody's having a good January. Like I said, I cleaned out some drawers that I had. I have stamps and then all these things that I've made with Stack Your Stash and so forth from everybody that does that sort of thing. And I followed their things, and I've done my own things. And I had all those in a drawer, and I couldn't get to them. So I had to reorganize my papers, my 12 by 12 papers and everything else. Now, I didn't glue this side down yet, but I'm going to wait a minute and see about doing that. And okay. Now, I think I'm going to put this one next. And I'm only going to do the edges of it because I may want to make them pockets. Some deep pockets. I noticed there's some on, at least one on the one I have, so this way I can make a deep pocket if I decide that's what I want to do. And this paper has a right and a wrong side. Okay. A little wiper here. I've got some glue oozing out. And maybe on the back. Okay, that's glued down. I'll glue this one down now. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I'm kind of mucking along as I go because I'm not really sure how I made this one. We'll just have to see, but I can see that there's two papers alike, and there's actually 5 sections, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to do 5 on this one, I guess I would put this one next. Oh, but that's going to put... Okay, let's do... this one next on that side. And then that gives us this on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to end up with the same thing 2 places no matter what I do. Unless, well, I can turn that around this way. Because I don't have green on this side. That works. And it looks like I've made too many of these. But that's okay too. We'll turn it over here. How was I going to do it? That green was going to be there. So this is going to be... So this side's actually going to have... Oh, I'm confusing myself really well now. Let's see here. All right, we have 4 like this. And this last one was different. It was something totally different. And then on the other side, I had other paper that was totally different. Well, this is going to be... It's not going to be the same. It's going to be some papers that are different. And some that are the same. I could get another paper out, but I'm not going to. I like these colors together, and I don't know that I've got something else that'll go with it. And unless you have it all folded out, it won't even show. Now I didn't glue the bottom of those, so if I do make a pocket, I'm going to have to do something with it. Let's see here. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they will fold. Oops, that one's not glued down. Fold like this. That one does not want to fold. All right, there it is. Now I just need to make pockets and things on it. And I think I'm going to do it with the papers that I have. Although it will be boring. I don't know. Well, let's see here. I can make, that's probably why I used the papers that I did, because there was multiples in those color fields. Well, let me see what else I can find. I'll be right back. Well, I think I found some that'll go with it. It's this way on this side and this way on this side. This one I don't think, well, it goes with the green on there. So I think I've got something that'll work. And I'm going to have to cut off the white part. And then I'm going to end up needing to cut pockets and things that I want. And I may still use some of the paper that I already have used. I wish I'd found this before I glued these other ones together. You think it's possible I could get them apart? Probably not. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's great. Now I can put something different so we don't have it all the same. Okay. Let me cut off a 5-inch strip off of this. And then the 6-inch strip. Which means I gotta open it, of course, just because I didn't want to. Okay, and since I've already got it out, I might as well score it on this one. Now, what do I want to be on this side? And what do I want on the other side? Oh, I think that looks good like that. So that's what we'll do. I'm glad I found that paper. It was sitting right there. I could have found it easily. But when I looked through my papers, I didn't see it. Okay. Let's put that strip of glue right there. And match it up as best I can, which may or may not be matched up real well. And I need to burnish this down, I think. going to burnish all of it. Oh, and this has writing on it, so I guess this is the right way up now. Oh, it has writing. It goes all directions. That's okay. We'll put this as the right way up. Okay. Now it comes to the decoration part. The pockets and all the fun stuff. So on this side, I don't have any of this paper, so I think I'm going to put some of this on there as a pocket. Kind of like this one, if you can see it. I hope you can see everything. Hope I'm in camera. Everything's not all messed up here. Okay, I'm going to cut this where I scored it at the 3-inch, and then I'm going to chop a little bit off to make it a little side tuck thing. Okay, this one is a taller pocket, and I don't know what I want to use for that one. I guess I could use, and I don't have to make it tall either. Oh, that's an easy choice. I can use a piece of this. And it's 5 inches tall, so I'm going to cut it at, oh, let's go 3. And I'll get out my hole punch to cut a notch in this. Keep that out. I'm sure I'll be needing it again. Just like my cutter. So how's the weather where you are? I know some people are having winter and some people are having nicer weather, and then we have California with the problems there, which breaks my heart. I don't know what I want to put on here. I probably need more papers, but I'm not going to get more out. I'm going to use what I have. All right. Let's put this one here. Now here there was nothing, and what I think I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to put a little tablet on one of these, so it'll probably be this one. Let's pick this one to put a tablet on. Well, that paper didn't want to come out of the bottom of there. Okay. Yeah, let's make a little tablet to go on there. So I'm going to need some I have some oh, look, and it's the right size. I have some coffee dyed paper here. And it's 8 inches, a little over 8, so if I cut it at around 2, I should be able to get 3 sheets out of it. No. Eight divided by 3 is 2. So I want a little bit more than that, so I am going to do just a little over 2. I'll do 2 1/4, and that should give me some extra. which if I'd have figured it out on a calculator, I wouldn't have had extra, but that's all right. Okay. Put that down for a minute and see what we're going to do with the tablet to make it stick to the top of this. I can't put a staple through it unless I don't want to do a pocket behind it, which I may or may not want to do. So, what do I want to do with it? I could just use another piece of the same. That's too boring. Don't want to do that. I don't like boring. Let's use a little piece of this. And it needs to be 2 1/4. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger than that. And I'm going to need to fold it over. Should have used the scoreboard because I'm not doing so good getting it even here. That's okay. I think it'll be all right. It's a little bit cockeyed here at the top. There. Now I'm going to staple it together because the staple will be hidden under the flap there. And I'm going to put, I don't know if I can reach that far in with this little stapler or not. We'll have to see here. Now I can glue that down. And then glue the whole thing. Whoops. Glue the whole thing down. Oh, and it's not even. I knew it wasn't. Try and straighten it up. I may have to redo the top. Well, it'll be all right. I can put a piece of washi over there if I need to. Which isn't a bad idea anyway. Now I'm going to ink my pockets. When I get them all figured out, I need a pocket for this one. And I don't know what I want to do with that one yet. Let me see here. I could do... Oh, let's do a self pocket. What the heck? I'm going to use this, and we're going to make a little pocket that goes the opposite direction. Which will create some interest. Okay, now that one will go there, like that. And I'll go ahead and clip my little hole in there. And I think I'm going to flip it over and see what I'm doing, want to do on the other side while I'm doing it, and then I can ink everything at once. Oh, now these are the same and the same. I didn't realize that was happening, but that's life. We will see what we need to do here. Oh, and I scored that one so it actually tore. I'm going to have to put some washi on that. I have plenty of washi. Let's do a belly band with this one. I want some variety of where we can put all kinds of things on. Yeah, let's put the belly band here. Okay, and then on for here, this is all the same also, which can be really boring. Let's see here. How would it turn out if I made a double pocket? No, don't think I want to do that. I think we'll just do a side tuck again. Only maybe a shorter one. Okay, we've got that far. Now I need something for these two. I already have that on here. This isn't turning out as well as I thought it would, but it's okay. I'm going to put this down here. These actually hopefully won't show that much because it'll be all folded together, so it should be okay. Should be okay. And I'm clipping a thumb notch in that pocket. To go there or there. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I decide to do it on. Okay, and I don't like this being pointed. I meant to cut it off so it wasn't pointy. This one I don't know what to do with, and that one. So I guess what I'll do is I will work on inking my things. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. I will ink, and I will also see if I can come up with another piece of paper that might give me some differences here. Obviously, I should have done this different, but I don't know how. Anyway, all right, I'll be back in just a minute. Well, I hate to tell you this, but I had camera trouble. So while I embellished this,